This podcast is sponsored by JList, where we will be offering a 5% discount in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. If any of you guys are interested in checking out what the store has to offer, please go and check out this awesome website. So, it's been a while, guys, since we have done the Manga Alert podcast.
It's been so long.
Like 2 weeks.
I feel like
whatever.
I feel like I've been in a coma for 8 years, and I've just woken up from it, and I am ready to talk about this brilliant manga.
You're about to go into the game, man. The fighting game, or whatever the fuck it's called in Fairy Tail.
Oh,
the
for sure.
Grand Magic
yeah.
games.
Oh yeah.
Yep, the Grand Magic
Grand
game.
Magic.
Okay,
What a
we've
wonderful
talked
arc
enough
that
about
is.
Fairy Tail. We're coming back. We'll be doing more Fairy Tail, but
Oh yes, we are. I've been Hiro Mashima.
Everything
I hate him.
he makes is just amazing. Anyways, remember Rave
definitely
Master?
the best.
No, neither do I. Anyways, moving on. We have the wonderful honor of talking about this really cool manga known as A Silent Voice. Something that traditionally I don't.
It's beautiful.
I
I
couldn't
got
hear
introduced-
you. Could you repeat that?
Oh, the wonderful manga known as A Girl on the Shore. We are going to be talking about them today, and how much we loved the manga so very much.
I thought it was
Very,
shit.
very good.
I'm kidding.
So, if anyone hasn't heard of Silent Voice, here is a short synopsis. So you got a dude that bullies a girl and she cries. That's pretty much it.
So every high school story known to man.
Every high school story.
We're explaining the plot, but don't we go into spoilers? Shouldn't
Oh yes, this video has a spoiler warning.
all of them do?
For anyone that's too.
I mean, all of them have
Bitchy enough not
all
to
of them
read it.
have spoiler warnings. Anyways, the girl's deaf. Guy bullies girl. Girl later finds the dude like 10 years later down the road, and then they become best friends. The end.
Yeah, pretty
There you
much.
go.
And they make a movie.
Yep.
Yep, pretty
They
much.
made a
with
really
Steven
kind
Universe.
of. I mean, I don't know. People talk about the movie saying that it's like really good, and it probably is. It's just I feel like you can't adapt a manga of the length that it is into a
Yeah,
anime.
you can't fit 7 volumes into like a 2-hour movie. You gotta cut stuff out.
Like
They cut a lot of stuff out. Like the first beginning part, which was my favorite, they cut that all out. They like flash forwarded for like maybe 2 minutes.
Really?
Like for me, A Silent Voice, the impact of the story was just kind of the whole build up to the ending. For me, I really enjoyed the development of the characters and how they actually managed to get to a certain point in the story. If you just delete all that and like edit it all out, I mean, the context is still there. Like, sure, guy bullies girl is sad, and then they become best friends. Well, sure, I mean that's cool. I mean,
They became more than best friends. They became lovers.
they became I mean,
not quite.
Your lover could be interpreted as your best friend, but
Yeah, but
that
they
is
don't
subject
end as
of
lovers. They
debate.
sort of just end.
Man, you don't remember that cute skeet scene at the freaking
Whoa.
when he's on the bike?
Talking about-
He's like, "I love you." Oh, the moon. What?
She couldn't hear. She was probably like, "What? Nani?
What?
Nani?"
Nani?
Nani?
Nani sore?
Alright, do we want to go over how we got into the series?
I mean, we can do that, but
sure.
I think we should probably break the norm a little bit here. I think we should
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, let's
I
do
think
the
we should
norm.
change the pace. I think we should give a rating for the series before we even
Oh,
talk
whoa.
about it. I think we're going to
oh.
throw a curveball here, and we're just going to talk about what we thought was great about the series and what was kind of bad. So I'm going to start with this.
Can I
one.
go first?
No, I'm going
Sure.
to start. With
I wanna
this
go
one.
first.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
okay,
going
alright.
first, Taz. Learn
Ooh.
your place, man.
Okay.
Learn your place. Check your privilege.
Alright,
okay.
alright.
Check your privilege.
Oh. Like
Neptune couldn't have said it better than anyone else here on the shit. What podcast did he appear on?
He was on the
Started
Future Diary.
saying racial slurs and
he was
shit?
on the.
Yeah, that racist.
It was the Future Diary one. Yeah. No, it was the
Neptune.
fairy tale one.
No, he wasn't on Fairy
No, Neptune wasn't on Fairy Tale.
He was on the second fairy tale one.
We
Wasn't
haven't
he?
done a
We
second
haven't made a
Fairy Tail
second
one.
Fairy Tale. Jesus, Taz.
It's been 2 weeks. Okay, it's been 2 weeks. I don't remember anything.
Nani? Anyways, I'm gonna say, man, A Silent Voice. I'm gonna go into rant mode here for a second, because while the manga is an absolute like joy to read and like it's really a great story, the publication of it is absolute trash. Kodansha, I think, prints the worst manga known to man.
Yeah, well,
I don't.
I read it on
I
agree.
Crunchyroll. Like, I've never read
I-
the physical volume, so I wouldn't really know. But
Like,
yeah, they're
I mean,
I give
Kodansha's
it, yeah.
volumes are pretty terrible.
like
to the rest.
again, this is why I'm going into rant mode here, is because Kodansha doesn't know how to print good quality manga. They charge like
Oh, yeah.
$10 per volume, and the paper quality feels like it came out of a printer and then a shredder. Like they literally took a layer of the paper off of the manga paper that they used to publish the volume with, and then they just keep the shredded parts of the paper, and then they just publish that into one volume. Like,
Can I talk about this for a
feels
second?
cheap.
My second volume. My second volume of this series arrived backwards
What?
and upside down. I don't know how they could have messed that up.
Oh my God, Kodansha.
Oh my gosh!
If we ever
pissed
get to
me
the
off.
Vinland Saga podcast, I mean, like literally that is their best release, and even then they
Yeah,
tease,
definitely.
even the
tease
Vinland
so
Saga
much.
releases, as much as I love them, they aren't perfect.
Like they tease so much. They're like, oh well, we're not gonna publish it, we're not gonna print it, we're not gonna finish the series unless you buy it.
Oh,
I know. Oh
Yep.
my God.
Like,
At least
okay,
we're
you're
getting
threatening your best release.
Volume 9 in
that
a
you-
couple days. Hey.
you better buy it, or we're not going to print it out anymore.
And man, if they make a master edition for another series, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I
I'm going
just
to
don't
hurt
like-
someone.
Like, I see those on the shelf. They take up, like, an entire shelf at my bookstore. I'm like, Jesus. And it's just all
They're
Attack on
about
Titan and
they're
Fairy
about
Tail
the
Master
size of the
Editions.
Death
I'm
Note
like, what?
box set. If I were to compare it,
Pretty much.
in like size comparison.
The all-in-one Death Note edition, pretty much.
Just buy single volumes for God's sakes, Jesus. Unless it's like
Yeah.
the JoJoniums or like the good Viz like 2 or 3-in-1s. I don't recommend
Right.
you buy any sort of omnibus. They just the quality is not as good. It just really
Yeah.
isn't.
And
Yeah.
like,
But
what
anyways,
if,
that is a story for another day.
Okay, yeah, true. Let's.
Yeah, that
We
is,
need
yeah.
to talk about A Silent Voice. Now, not trying to derail too much, the story I thought was perfect. I would give it a solid 10 out of 10. This is something that
Yeah, man.
introduced me into the whole romance shoujo kind of genre. I mean,
Well, it's not even a shoujo though. I mean, like.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's a shonen.
It's
It's a shonen.
is it a shonen though? Like
is, yeah.
it's
It
is
more
a
it's more of
shonen,
a
but-
it's categorized as more of a romance, isn't it? I thought.
No,
Like
I
a slice
think,
of life,
No, it's
slice
not
of
a
life
romance.
romance.
It runs in the same magazine as Fairy Tail, so.
Oh,
No,
shit.
it's a drama school shonen. That's what it's specified.
Definitely
as.
didn't feel like it, but
Yeah, I
whatever
mean-
it was, I liked it. I thought it
Yeah,
was
it wasn't
good.
like super heavy on the romance though. It was more about just him sort of,
You know,
I
I
guess
actually
this is the type of romance I sort of align myself to then, because really every single scene in the story has substance. I can't pick out a
Yeah.
certain moment where I thought it was just kind of awkward or just kind of like random or pointless or unnecessary. I thought the series held its context well in both the main characters and of course the supporting cast, which in the story, I mean, every character individually is pretty interesting in its own right. Of course, the two main characters that we're focusing on, I found myself interested in their story the most, because that's really what it's about.
for sure.
oh, definitely.
So, for me, story's a 10 out of 10. Loved it. And in terms of the actual manga publication, it's garbage. Read it online. I mean, I definitely
Crunchyroll, yeah.
Yeah,
say
definitely.
sustain the industry, but you can sustain the industry by still buying digital manga. So if you guys want
Or
to check
reading
this
it on
out on like
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, or you want to buy, the volumes on like say a tablet or your iPhone or whatever smartphone you have, definitely do it with that, because it's a lot better than wasting $8 or $9 for a volume that feels like toilet paper, and not the good kind either. Anyways, that is my rating
the
for
one-ply
for
toilet
A
paper.
The
Silent Voice.
Walmart toilet
Like,
paper.
No,
Yeah.
dollar store
The
toilet
Walmart
paper.
brand.
No, like
Dollar
in the
store toilet
bathrooms at
paper.
Walmart. That-
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think.
already been used toilet paper. No.
I feel they at least go to Dollar General at Walmart. Let's be fair.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so I've been wanting to say this for a while. It's been on my mind. I don't know if you want to go first, Gear, but I need to speak some stuff out. A Silent Voice was phenomenal. The manga was captivating. Everything was just captivating. The only parts I do not like, or I guess character I hate, is Miki. She's a bitch. I hate her.
Which
And
one
then
was that?
at the ending-
It's been a while. You'll have to remind me here.
Okay, she's the girl that's like, oh, I didn't hurt Shoko.
Oh,
I've just been.
okay, yeah, I have
Oh
the
yeah,
characters pulled up on Wikipedia here. It's
she's
coming.
I
Yeah,
fucking hate her.
she's like in the beginning, she's like mad hitting on like Ishida or whatever, and like
Yeah.
trying to like play the fool, like, oh yeah, we were best friends then, and we didn't. You do all this
It's like, I
stuff.
would never hurt you. It's like, I can go back to freaking chapter 1, and you were messing with my girl Shoku, and I'm like, ugh.
Right, yeah.
And then the ending, I did not like the ending. The way they ended it was very distasteful. It left like a bad taste in my mouth. It
you
felt
wanted
like
to see
nothing
the-
got
you
resolved
wanted
I
to see
at
the
feel
all.
it was
smash, didn't you?
appropriate. Like if this were like my 14-year-old counterpart, I would have been like, well, where's the sex at the end of the series? And you know,
Well, that's the hentai. You can look at that later.
I'm okay with the series ending in the way it did, so I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
But
on
it just
that.
kind of like okay. If I remember correctly, the manga ended with a wedding was happening between his sister and then this dude Pedro. I think that's what his name is. But I believe that's how it ended, right?
Sort
In
of.
the
They're
manga?
kind of like at a shrine, and they're like both holding each other's hands, and they're kind of expressing their feelings towards each other, and it just sort of leaves it open ended to determine whether.
which
that-
I like. I like when series do open-ended endings. You get to.
That's not how I remember it ending at all.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
I
sort
thought
of just like the two of them together, and they were. I guess they were talking about like their
They were with
futures
all
and
their
that.
friends, and it was like couple years later. It wasn't 5 years exactly, but it was like a couple years later.
No, you're talking about the manga, right? Because how I remember the manga.
Well, this is
ending
manga alert,
is-
so yes, I am talking about the manga.
Okay, so the way I remember how the manga ended is him opening, the doors were opening, they were talking to each other, and they both walked into the freaking door, and that's pretty much it. It was just like a blank page after that. I'm like, that's stupid.
Well, there was it
Why?
wasn't just that chapter. I mean, there was like lead up to that moment. It wasn't just that. It wasn't just like, oh, they're all kids right now, and then all of a sudden it's a chapter of them going to a door, and then that's it. No, it didn't end like that. At least not exactly the way you're telling it as.
Okay, I must have been preoccupied with that amazing experience that happened between Shoku and Shoka, or whatever.
Shoya.
Yeah, but
Is the
or
guy.
Shoya, yeah, but
I hate how their names are
Shoya.
so similar. Like I always get them mixed up.
I know.
I just
so
call
guess-
him Ishida, honestly.
oh,
Yeah.
So with all that, with me hating Miki and then the ending, me remembering it's not that good, I give it a 9. Everything was perfect except for those two parts.
All right, so for me, I like absolutely love this series. Like I'm pretty sure Shaman did this too, but I like read it in a day. The first time I read it, it was so amazing to me, and this was like over 2 years ago now, and I still remember it very well. And I just love how the series starts off like you absolutely hate Ishida in the beginning because he's such a douchebag to Shoko, but I love how the rest of the series, it's sort of like redemption for him where he sort of gives up, but once he's given an opportunity to redeem himself, make friends with her, then he goes through the whole series with them developing a really strong friendship, and I absolutely loved it. It was so good, and I'd pretty much give it a 10. The only I wasn't that big a fan of the artwork, but in a story like this, the artwork didn't really matter to me as much, so I really didn't care. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Fantastic.
Nice.
Just to kind of derail from the actual manga itself, the anime had sort of like a weird cell shading style. I don't know if any of you guys noticed that.
Well, I haven't seen
like
the movie, so
The colors tend
like
to
the
pop
Kyoto
out.
art.
The colors tend to pop out a little bit more to me. I don't know. It's just
Well, it's
kinda-
because it's made by Kyoto, which they did like Beyond the Boundaries and all that stuff. So of course you're gonna have that in a Kyoto animation. So.
But yeah, and I mean the art. It's not like god level by any means, but it's pretty good.
It's not Berserk level, but it
But yeah,
works
like-
for this kind of
yeah,
series.
like for a series like this, just slice of life stuff. It doesn't really need like crazy art, so I think it did the job well. Anyway, I also like how at the beginning when he shuts himself off from everyone just has like giant X's on their heads. I thought that was cool.
Oh, I love that part.
I thought that was a
Man,
cool
I
way
love
to
that.
do it.
All right, so for the manga, I think we should talk in parts of where they were in their life. Like I kind of want to start with elementary all the way up until like the ending resolve, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So with the elementary part of it, to be honest, I never hated Shoya for what he did to Shoku, or Shoko, whatever you call her. I felt like that's how a teenage boy of that age would act towards a girl with a disability.
Well, I mean,
it didn't really. I didn't think of it as bullying. It was more like like being interested to the point where they don't know like what is this disability. Like they just didn't, at the point of them didn't not getting it, pretty much.
Right. I mean, I don't know. He still kind of seemed like he went too far in some places. Like I can't remember like all the stuff he did.
I mean, the fact that he like ripped out her hearing aid and threw it in like the river is.
Well, no. I
think you're kind of aware at that point, and not only that, but like.
Well, I'm talking about beauty. I feel like Shoya's like his main influence was his friends. It wouldn't have gone that far without the influence of his friends. The whole point of like what I think of the whole elementary, like him seeing him at this stage, is that he is driven mostly by his friends. That's why in the middle school kind of thing, he just kind of blocked everyone out because he's just now realizing he is motivated by the people he hangs around with. Well,
I was going to say by the point that he's in high school, he doesn't have any friends, which is kind of like his midlife crisis that's going on, you know?
No. I felt like he decided to hollow himself out from the rest of the people, because I believe he changed schools, and the only people that was in his life from the elementary stage was Miki. Other than that, I think he just isolated himself because of that whole experience. Plus, he was feeling shame of bullying Shoku and all that stuff.
Yeah. But I think also, but back to the elementary stuff, like, I mean, I do think, well, I still thought he was a bit of a douchebag. Like, I do think it was, like, handled in a really realistic way. Like, you could, like you said, you could probably see, like, a little kid, like, 11 years old, doing something like that to a deaf girl. Like, it wasn't, like, crazy far-fetched, like, like just your generic anime asshole character. Like it seemed pretty realistic.
And then Shoku, she like I can't even, her character development, even though she didn't barely even talk, like she didn't even talk pretty much the whole, like just the motion. Well, I mean,
she can barely talk. I mean, like.
Oh, I know, but the emotions she conveyed just by using her notebook and the whole like sign language and all that stuff was beautiful. I thought like. She's trying so hard to make friends of everyone, and she barely knows what's going on. I know, well, like
that's the impact that a silent voice has. I mean, if the story were told any other way, where this person was not deaf and it was just some regular bullied girl, I mean, the beauty of it is that, I mean, despite that she had a disability, I mean, even at the end of the day, these people still found a way to become best friends. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Make a movie together.
Yeah.
There you go. I can't remember what the movie was about. Well,
I don't know. They just slapped each other silly for like 20 minutes and cried, and then said that the movie wouldn't be made, and then the movie got made, and then
There you go.
All right, the next
person. By the way, the topic of suicide in this story is handled a lot better than what I think in a lot of other manga like is handled so piss poor. Like A Girl on the Shore.
I think wait, you're jumping the cut or suicide real quick. I'm still on the middle, the elementary school stage.
Well, I just want to kind of damn, Taz. This ain't chibi reviews. We gotta move forward.
This is just a series that I'm very interested in, because this is actually one of the like things that actually moved me, like really like moved me.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it. I just want to talk about this.
Well, yeah, I know. We get that it moved you like 3 times. So
shut up.
Anyway, what were you saying, Taz, about whatever?
I said, all right, I want to talk about Nodoka in her elementary school stage. Now, she's the one, Nodoka Uno or whatever. She's the one that was bullying Shoku or Shoko,
right?
Whatever.
She was bitch girl number 2.
Yeah, the thing, like I hate Miki because she does not admit to be like being a bully or an influence at all. But Nodoka, she is my girl. She knows she's a bitch, and she her character pretty much stayed the same throughout the whole manga, and I love that. Like, she's like, oh yeah, I bullied her, who cares? I love that about her, but just she didn't have character development, but I just something I liked about her. Who else?
There's a weird style, just on the topic of that. In the manga, it kind of shows that she gets like an X across her face. It kind of reminds me, it's like very reminiscent to like the pun storytelling, where it just uses a lot of like graphic images and kind of like psychological aspects. That's something I really enjoyed about this story as well. It definitely has more of a play on the whole psychological aspect in the character development. That was interesting. Did like that a lot. So, that being said, each individual character I feel plays a vital role in the kind of like the emotion spectrum. I mean, there's just like a whole sort of, I guess, going with the whole story arc kind of thing from elementary to, you know, the later parts of life. I mean, it's definitely featured throughout the series. So,
can I say, Mom is best mom of the year 2017? Yoko. Oh, she's best mom.
She was a great mom.
She was.
Oh man, yeah.
She was like the best. Now about
I'm gonna kill myself. Boom! Slap to the face.
That's how you do it.
We probably triggered at least 2 people in this alert or podcast by now.
People who have actually tried to kill
We
themselves.
should put a disclaimer saying that we are not responsible for any injuries that are self-inflicted after watching this episode of Manga Alert. Do remember, we are sponsored by J-List, and you won't be able to use that 5% discount, which, get you some good stuff. Probably get you better quality silent voice manga volumes, too, by the way.
There you go.
Anyways,
I loved the short fat kid, the Steven Universe looking guy. He was.
Oh yeah, the director is what I like to call him.
Tomohiro.
He was fun. Because he was like Ishida's first real friend in high school, I guess.
He was the best. He was the best supporting character, I think.
Yeah, he was great because that's what he did. He supported Ishida, and that was fun. I liked him.
But to be honest, he was like comic relief character, which was.
He wasn't
honestly What?
Yeah, they didn't really hit you over the head with the ho comedy. I'm short and fat.
I know.
Yeah, this series wasn't really built.
This
series was definitely not very comedic. I mean, it had its moments, but like it was a very much so a serious story.
Yeah, it was.
There wasn't there wasn't a whole play on comedy in this one.
Yeah.
And I guess if you were laughing, it would either be during a fucked up moment or a somewhat funny moment.
Yeah.
And case in point, if it's the first option, then I think you might need some help. But, anyways.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so the story was good. Art was decent. Characters were well developed and well fleshed and drawn out. Any particular moments that had you guys triggered or annoyed?
The ending.
Yeah, well, it's just Taz being Taz. He wanted to see them smash.
Taz wanted to see some hentai. Low-key.
I can see that on Dojin, man. What you talking about?
So
that's what Taz did after he finished the series. He just
he's like the real ending to a silent voice Dojin. Let's have many children together.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think. Anything else I want to talk about through the middle? Actually, no. The whole kind of leading up to the ending, the whole suicide scene with Shoku. That scene to me was kind of like all of her emotions kind of put into one place, because throughout the whole manga she's smiling, happy, and all that stuff. She feels all happy, and then the moment she does that, you're like, all of the moments that happen to her, she's been bottling up these emotions for years, and then she sees her new friends and people that she used to be with in elementary school just start fighting and stuff like that, and she feels like it's her fault because again she doesn't know what the full scope is going on.
She can't understand when people talk, so it's like, she doesn't really know much of what's going on all the time.
Yeah, and something I wanted to say that I forgot, but through the whole manga, the whole way that they dealt with her not being able to hear was beautiful and it just was perfect because like they're talking and you could see like off like this is the I guess the anime version because I noticed a lot more, but there's her just trying to figure out what's going on, and then she's asking her sister in like sign language, what in the world are they saying, and she's like, oh, nothing, whatever. They don't explain to her anything. So just think about it, how much of the story or how much of what's happening around her does she actually know,
right?
Which is amazing from that suicide scene. It's like she gets to the point where
the
she
attempted
realizes,
suicide scene, it doesn't
well, I'm just calling
it doesn't go through.
yeah.
No, but then our hero Shoya saves her and then ends up falling into water, which is also a play on of something he used to do in elementary school, and he jumped in the water.
Yeah, 7.8 out of 10 for that.
Too much water.
Too much water.
Too much water.
But just
speaking of water, this Manga Alert podcast is sponsored by Taz's Patreon, where if you donate $1, you will get a bottle of water sent to your house, delivered and certified fresh by ya boy Old Shaman.
Don't be saying that. You know, if you say something on the internet, you have to do it, man.
There you go.
Shoot. Let's make some Manga Alert t-shirts while we're at it. They're in the description.
To our 5 fans that we
That's
have
a
in the
great
comment
idea.
section.
Yeah, no one joined our Discord, so
yeah, no one joined our Discord.
I'm so sad that no one joined our Discord. I thought the Beverly Hills bit would be a selling point, but you know, anyways,
that's fine. This podcast will go up to my 1,000 subscribers, so I'll
spicy.
Are you saying I don't? Wait, are you saying I don't have enough subscribers?
Yes, that is exactly what he's saying.
Hey, I hit 175.
You copy too many people, Taz.
Yeah, it's true.
Just watch out when Lolly Week comes on, my bro.
Oh, God.
I thought you were doing Yuri Week, but okay.
No, I'm doing Lolly Week.
Taz, all of your subscribers will leave, though.
I don't care about them. They can
You'll get a dislike from multiple YouTube accounts.
MyloTheCat will make a video.
I'll get multiple
about you.
dislikes from.
Whoa, dropping names on the Manga Alert podcast. We get into the alert stage. We're at DEFCON 3 right now, folks.
So I was talking to my dad, and he just switches off the lights. The helmet. Don't do that.
Well, we all know that he was trying to call up some strippers, and I was telling him to go to bed. I was like, chill, my dude.
We can't
saying he was on the phone with his dad. Get the fuck out of here. You were calling Wild Cherry Strip Club, all right?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. So, is there anything else we need to say on the Silent Voice?
Is there anything else I passionately want to
I mean, if there were anything to say about A Silent Voice, it would just be the fact that it's a unique story. It's a really good slice of life manga. If you guys are wanting to check it out, highly recommend you do. Not really much to say. It's a very short and sweet series, only 7 volumes long.
Oh, that's something else that's actually what I wanted to say. Notice how this manga is amazing. It only has 7 volumes. Fairy Tail needs to learn from this. Okay?
Yeah.
I
Fairy Tail is sitting at
just about every
it's a very different type of series, but still,
I mean, every sort of romance series, I think, could probably take a play from this. Like Nisekoi, a series that probably doesn't need to be like 36 volumes long.
Yeah, that ran on. That went for a while. Like I haven't read Nisekoi, but I mean, for the type of series it is, I'm kind of just like, what?
Yeah, I own 15 volumes of it, and it definitely should have ended around like 12 or so. But whatever, I'm enjoying it.
I mean, same, but like that was a series that should have ended like volume 15, 16.
Now,
so this series just being short and sweet, liked it a lot. Unique in the sense that it definitely has its own unique charm to it. So it's original.
Now speaking about volume size.
Yes, you are speaking.
No. Speaking about volume size, how do you think the series should have been longer? I feel like one more volume should have done it.
Longer.
I don't know. I think they told.
Well, no. I'm defending my point. That I like the length of the series. I don't think it could have been any shorter or any longer. I think it was perfect the way it was set up.
Yeah, it gets its point across. Doesn't really give us any.
The
filler.
ending again does not bother me as much as what some people, and I haven't really heard too much complaining in the community about the ending. I mean,
Yeah,
the
I
fact
didn't mind
it's
the ending. I thought it was nice.
the fact that it's a little ambiguous, I think, gives it at least a little more charm that way. So it kind of leaves the reader more anticipated as to what's to come. Maybe a sequel, but
Ooh.
I
No,
don't
well,
want
actually,
a
that'd be
sequel.
nice, like a one-shot sequel. That'd be nice, actually. Just knowing where everyone is
A loud
in life.
voice.
I mean, a chapter would even suffice. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it
But I
really
mean, either
wouldn't
way, I'm
matter
Six
to
pretty
me.
chapters,
satisfied with
come
what
on.
we got. I mean,
But yes, the overall picture of the series itself, I enjoyed. So, wouldn't
Oh,
really
I forgot about
change
the
it.
sister. I forgot about Shoku's sister and the mom. Oh my gosh, I forgot to talk about them. What? Dude, the sister was amazing. You know what I'm talking about.
oh,
The butch boy thing.
The boy-looking sister. Yeah.
Yeah. She was all right.
I feel like she was conveyed better in the anime. I felt
Probably
like
because there were less scenes.
he didn't
Was
like
that
her.
was that whole kidnapping thing even in the movie?
wait,
It
what?
was in there.
Well, it was like when he ran away, or she ran away, like to Ishida's house,
Yeah. It was in there. Yeah.
and they like stayed together and shit for a while. Not for too long.
It was for 2 days.
No, okay. I was just wondering. I haven't seen the anime. I've seen the
You
trailer.
go watch it. It's up on bro.
Taz, are you promoting piracy live on?
Or
this-
yes,
the
are you not
podcast?
trying to sustain the industry, Taz?
I mean, you can watch it. You can watch it down below on Crunchyroll. Go support our link, guys.
You need to buy it on Blu-ray, DVD, on J-List, as they
Yeah.
just
On
they just
4K.
announced it.
You can watch it on 4K.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want it on my
If you-
Xbox One X, the greatest system of all time.
There you go.
Just, I can't
I
believe
mean,
you just said that.
but Just Dance on the Nintendo Wii is going to be pretty lit.
Oh, can't wait for that.
We should do a manga alert game of that. Should all just
Knack 2 live stream where we record our
we'll just go to
experience.
Gear's house and we'll just
Yeah.
do this.
Come to my house while I'll play Just Dance on the original Wii.
Ooh, the Wii Mini.
The Wii Mini.
I wish I had gotten the Wii Mini when you could still buy them.
I mean, yo, it's like a novelty now. It costs
Yeah.
like $400 on eBay just to get one complete in box.
Are we moving into Aftercast now, or
Might as well.
Oh no,
'cause
no,
I
no,
have
no, no,
oh,
Hang on, we got to get your ratings. We got to get your
We
overall
already did
scores.
those.
We already set our ratings. What do you mean?
Well, if we asked Taz again, I guess we'd be here for about 30 minutes because he'd be like, the story is
he changes his rating
beautiful,
every like 30
and it
minutes.
moved me, and I gave it a 10, but now I'm going to give it a 5 because, it was good.
Wow.
How
Triggered.
did I do on the Taz impression?
I can see Taz like spending an hour on my anime list just adjusting all of the scores.
I do that anyway. Shut up.
What? Where do you find time to do this?
Whenever I'm not busy.
Busy
All right.
watching
Like,
500 anime in a year.
Shut up. I haven't watched anime in forever, alright?
Alright, so I'm thinking next week we need to start a bit after we upload this podcast. I think we should do a comment comeback bit where we respond
Comment
to people in the comments section. How about that? Why don't we do that?
There you
Get-
go.
Can we do
some-
that right now? I want to.
Get some community feedback. Let's go ahead and move into the aftercast. Let's
Actually,
go ahead and
I'm gonna look on the Manga Alert podcast. I'm gonna read some of these.
Yeah,
Fine-ass
Taz, you can
comments.
read out some comments that are on. Just go to the playlist and
That's what I'm doing.
see what else is there.
I made a separate playlist for Manga Alert on my channel. So.
Oh, trying to steal the content, are you?
Of
oh yeah,
course,
he's trying to
I'm
steal
Gear.
the views.
I'm the new Gear, of course I am. So I'm gonna go all the way back to the first podcast. Let's see if there's anything worth reading out loud.
You can just read out all the comments. It'll be a time. Respond to anything. we can.
Watch Gear be the first one to be pinned. Do you even pin comments, Gear?
I pin like comments from like MyloTheCat and them.
He was Milo the cat.
Yeah, the guy who made the video about me.
Oh, I haven't watched it still.
Super Saiyan Savage is pretty great.
Yeah.
So my computer's loading very slowly. Give it a second.
Well, fine.
Still can't
I'll do it
believe.
because your computer's so slow.
Shut up.
Alright, let's see. Manga
Okay, here
Alert
it is.
1.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I say pickups video tomorrow. Okay. Old Shaman, Gear secretly fucked up my audio as always.
Oh, I remember that. I remember his audio was messed up.
Yeah.
You act like this was like 5 years ago when it was done. This was like a month ago.
Hey, you know my memory.
Back in my day, Manga Alert didn't have working audio.
I'm gonna like this dude's comment. Nice podcast, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Reply,
Roy Senpai,
thanks.
nice podcast go. Goku no, holy shit, a long Gear video. Orgasm noise.
I'm wet as fuck. Oh my god.
Our good friend Jacob Borigo, however you say his last name, pick a better series like Platinum End. Unsub.
Oh, I want to actually review that series. I want to read that. I'm not paying
I
for it, but I
really don't think that series is worth even a Manga Alert discussion. We all know it's crap.
It'll just be 1 second long. It's crap.
Like, we don't even need to make a 30-minute video. Let's do just a podcast clip where we Gear insert some Platinum End to the Beverly Hills bit. Add some flying Platinum End features, some Death Note themes, maybe some lightning effects. That'd be nice. Anyways, yeah.
Justin Hall said, "Have you ever watched Rebel Taxi? He has the best pot. What? A rival for Manga Alert?
He's got like 500,000 subscribers. So.
Rebel Taxi's been around. He just talks about cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
I never heard of him.
All that American shit. Ooh.
We will bring you down. In this Manga Alert, we're calling you out, Rebel Taxi.
We're declaring war on Rebel Taxi.
I mean, Harold Lauder loves Platinum End with he spelled platinum wrong, but you know it's okay.
Harold does like Platinum End, and I'm like, But I mean, he also likes Suicide Squad.
He can't like it anymore.
He also
Can you do one on Hunter x Hunter?
I mean, if it ever finishes, maybe.
I mean, Berserk got put on hiatus, so who knows what'll happen with Hunter x Hunter.
Like, what?
I just realized I commented on my own video. Wow.
Good.
That's retarded. I should delete that, but I'm not. It's a meme. Whatever. Let's see. Future Diary Part 2. Oh, that's the one he was in. No wonder I remember him being in that.
Future Diary Part 2.
Which is Brandon from our earlier conversation.
You guys need to talk more about Cory in the house. Old Shaman says that.
Do Bakuman next time. I don't know. Will we ever talk about Bakuman?
We might. We talked about it a little bit in the Death Note.
I think we talked a good chunk of it.
I might get the box set of it. I mean, if I don't know if I.
I mean, like Shaman and I are pretty split on Bakuman, so.
I mean, it would be a very like black and white kind of video. Sure. It would just be disagreement after agreement to a disagreement. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. Okay. So Roy Senpai fan club commented. I don't. Oh, this is our Death Note podcast, and this is like a probably a shot towards me. But he said, I don't understand why anyone supported Light. He's evil, period. He has no right to decide who lives and who dies, not even criminals.
Yeah, this was when Taz was going off, like, oh man, aren't Light's actions justified?
Alright,
I was going to say, I disagreed with him completely in that, not going to lie.
Okay, so, Roy, if you're watching this, you may not know this, but I am a complete psychopath, like, without YouTube.
Whoa.
And these guys know this.
Whoa.
I messed up, alright? So,
I mean, he does steal videos, so...
I mean, if wink wink, if you join our Discord, you'll know you can talk to us and stuff.
Yeah, join the Discord. Link in
below or whatever. Roy Senpai also strongly disagrees with my liking of Bakuman, and Taz says we will discuss it in the podcast in the near future, so I guess that means that we will have to do a Bakuman podcast. because
Nice
Taz confirmed it. Unless we kick him off of the
False
Manga Alert
promises
podcast.
from Taz. We'll watch it take a year.
Well, I guess this is my last podcast. See you guys.
Well, we do need to recruit more Nakama. I mean, we probably should get another host. I mean, hey, if you guys are interested, Super Saiyan Savage, we're looking at you.
Hey,
Maybe you can become
fucking Milo the Cat. I want to talk to Milo the Cat because.
Wait, are we recruiting new members? If
yes,
so, I can.
This is
all right.
Gear insert. You are a pirate, and edit all of our faces onto the characters of Lazy Town Heroes.
Jesus Christ, this is gonna.
You better not use an ugly photo of me.
You are a pirate.
You are a pirate.
My favorite comment is from Gokuno, and he says, "People other than Gear are in this, unsubbed."
And the funny thing is he continued to comment on every single episode of Manga Alert. I didn't notice that.
He comments on like all my videos. He's cool. And,
Gokuno.
Whatever. Never mind.
So, how's life?
Geez, no wonder no one joined the Discord. No one watched the Evangelion podcast.
No, it has like 46 views.
Great.
Shut up! I have a
Taz,
growing subscriber rate. Okay. This is why Shaman needs to upload some so we can get more views.
This is why needs to get off of his hiatus
dropping
and start uploading.
names.
He needs to start
we need
uploading.
Yaoi Week back. I want Yaoi Week back. I have to make a Loli Week just for this. Gosh.
Man, I was liking every single video until Taz just all of a sudden he was like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go AWOL," and like, that wasn't safe.
Actually, how many subs does have now? I'm gonna check.
He almost has like 400 again.
He has 502. Wow.
Yeah, he's getting down to the 400 again. His negative 499 milestone video.
Oh my gosh. Hey everyone, got 0 subscribers.
Someone actually uploaded a video like that. It's like my 0 sub special. I'm like, what?
No, yeah, it's like 12 million or so.
How many subscribers?
I mean 12,000. Crap.
Milo the Cat has like 15 subscribers. That's pretty.
Hang on, Milo did a response video to you, Gear?
Who's Milo?
Milo the Cat, the guy who were you guys not here earlier? Like just this morning, it happened.
No.
Oh, I was at work and I forgot
okay,
to look.
so there's this guy named Milo the Cat who he goes on to negative fairy tale reviews and then calls people mean names that I don't want to say on the podcast and
I don't associate with niggers.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh wait, Taz, did you just
say that?
I'm black, it's alright.
I'll have you know this is a Canadian safe podcast where we can't have you dropping racial slurs in Canadian territory. I'll have you know that you will be escorted from the premise. They will
find you.
They will find you. They will steal your cheese curds and your hockey pucks, and you will not be allowed back.
Don't make me assume your gender.
But anyway, if you go onto Milo the Cat's channel, all it is, it's like short video clips of people in movies like getting killed, and he says it like, for one example, he says, "I shoot for Neverworld," and it's just a picture of a guy or a video of a guy getting shot, and they're just for all different people who give fairy tale negative reviews. And he made one for me today, and it's Gear Third Manga Reviews crashes his F1 car, and it's just a picture of an F1 car crashing.
That's retarded. That's retarded.
So we have an expert editor here.
Yeah, I know, and it's pretty amazing. I'm probably gonna make a video about it.
After Manga Alert, can you link that to me again? I need to see that.
Well, hang on. Are we gonna have to start another world war here going on?
Manga Alert versus Manga the Pet.
We've declared war on Rebel Taxi. Or we're gonna now declare war on Milo the Cat.
The best part of the video is that it's literally his iPhone recording of the screen of the video. I'm done. I'm so done.
Oh my god.
Alright,
awesome.
Gear, go ahead and edit the video into the podcast.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And don't forget Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills.
God.
You are a pirate. It's going to be
You are a pirate.
edited into the video. I like how the video description is just yeah.
No, my favorite one of his videos is Chibi Reviews fails at basketball, and it's just a guy missing the basket, and it's I'm like,
Wow. I need to see this after we're done. Wow.
we should get Chibi Reviews on the podcast.
Yes, GB, we're not calling you out, buddy. We want you on here. We
The,
No,
the
we
Tokyo
all
Ghoul
love and
podcast.
respect
Watch it be
Chibi.
5 hours long.
You know, we can make a 3-hour podcast with you, man. Shoot.
I'm okay with that. Oh, also, the drinking game is still in session. If Taz continues to say shoot, take a shot.
Oh,
I
dude.
haven't said
do.
that the whole time, okay?
Wait,
I haven't said that.
Gear, I think you and I can attest to this.
Okay, Gear. I'm gonna make you edit something. Make a count total of every time I say that.
Good
all right?
God, you guys keep piling on the work. I can barely. It's gonna take like 10 hours to do this now.
Well, it's okay. Eventually, you'll get a Girl on the Shore review out, and then we can all die happy, right?
God, I was like a
We're
week
trying to
ago.
pro-
I was like, yeah, Girl on the Shore review out tomorrow, and here I just.
And
am.
then,
trying to
literally, it's been a week.
Well,
We're trying to postpone that. dude.
hopefully it will be out by the time before this podcast goes out.
Oh,
anyway.
I
This
forgot.
pot? What gear?
What?
No, you're touching the devil's lettuce.
And also, if anyone catches this, Manga Alert has been moved to Saturday. Okay.
Even though we missed like the past 3
We
Saturdays.
missed like
but
2 Saturdays in a row.
Well, that doesn't count. Come on, we were all busy.
also, the reason it got moved to Saturday is because we were usually too lazy to finish it earlier, and Shaman
Pretty
would
much,
never
yeah.
send me his audio on time. So
Well,
Oh.
also when it comes to hardworking man, unlike you two,
Or you could do it right
live
after
in
the
your mother's
podcast, like I do.
basement and edit videos and talk about Milo the cat all day. Well, you guys could be, doing a podcast, but nope. Speaking of podcasts, JB still hasn't gotten his ass on here.
that's true.
Yeah, JB, get on here.
Well, JB, we were even talking with Paulo the other day, and he was like, "Oh, I want to be on Manga Alert." Then JB was like, "Oh well, blah blah blah," and we're like, "What do you? You've never even been on the podcast. What?"
What did JB say?
Oh, he was just telling Apollo stuff about Manga Alert, and I'm just like, wait a minute, you were never even what? Oh well,
It's all right. He's one of the founders. He's just one of
That's
the.
true. He's one of the
When he
founders.
does finally appear on the Manga Alert podcast, we'll put a new Challenger video clip into the video.
And we can
Oh,
roast
yeah.
him for being an Xbox fanboy.
Remember,
Yes,
guys, if you want to appear onto a Manga Alert episode, just give us a little nudge. Maybe we'll invite you onto the wondrous journey that is the Manga Alert podcast.
Maybe join the Discord.
Yeah, maybe join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Let's get that place bumping like Saturday night live. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Woo.
We should make a Patreon for Manga
Oh my
Alert.
god.
No more Patreons.
Dang
Done
it.
with that
We'd
crap.
get like $1 a month from like.
Hey, that's still $1.
If we get $1 a month,
Yeah,
then,
then
we
we split
split
the
that
dollar 3
between
ways.
like 3 people, and I guess JB would get
Yep.
like a cut of that too.
Oh yeah, so a quarter each.
Yep, quarter each.
There you go.
All right, making big YouTube money now.
We're getting paid more than our ad revenue. Hey.
Hey.
I mean, once you hit the $100 milestone, like 10 years from now, you can finally collect your check.
Make $100.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like the $100 limit or something like that.
Which is stupid. It should be 50.
All of my videos get demonetized, so
I was gonna say most of them are demonetized. Hopefully,
I have,
yours
like,
doesn't get
4.
copyright strikes from my
God,
video.
after my E3 videos, it was just like, oh, my whole inbox. I got like 10 claims from Ubisoft. I got 6 from Nintendo. Like, oh god, you guys.
Nintendo was just a given. Ubisoft,
Well, the thing with Ubisoft is that their conference was much longer, so they had more stuff to claim. Nintendo was just was 25 minutes and they still got 6 claims. So like, all right.
Oh my god. I mean, E3 this year kind of just sucked.
Yeah,
Overall.
it was
not very
mediocre.
good.
Like they did show a lot of great stuff, but I mean,
Oh, we calling out E3 now?
oh yeah, declaring war on
I
E3.
mean, I was going to do a segment where I did an analysis on every single E3, but like didn't really get any views. So that and work.
But yeah, it was EA's was a good meme though.
Yeah, EA hiring the
Jesse
YouTubers,
Wellens, hiring
the people,
the YouTubers, the scene
hiring the.
Hey guys, we have Justine here.
I mean,
like what?
Hopefully next year we get Epic Meat Time and the Fastmo guys. I really hope they get onto E3 next year.
I want PewDiePie on there next year.
PewDiePie. Well, he's a Nazi. They won't associate themselves with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't associate with social justice
PewDiePie at the Game Awards a couple years ago, PewDiePie did a demo for Dying Light with like Jeff Keighley.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
That handshake though.
Jeff Keighley is amazing. I love him.
Giant enemy crab.
God. I love him, the guy in the EA conference, he's just like, he just disabled a tank while jumping off a horse. Incredible.
Incredible. I was not paid to be here.
I really care about you guys.
Ridge Racer.
I love Jesse Wellens made like a 20-minute explanation video on why he fucked up. But I'm just like, and he said it was because the teleprompter fucked up, but I'm just like, but I mean, you really didn't have anything to say. You were just like,
he didn't.
Thanks, John.
Thanks,
that was the
John.
best moment. It was the awkward handshake, and then
he's like, I got my
thanks.
boy Marcus over here, and then Marcus comes up, and he just got this look on his face. He's like, oh fuck.
Need for Speed is a game.
It's a game.
Yeah, it's a great game, and then, oh my god.
Well.
Yeah, EA was. I wish I live reacted to EA. I wasn't going to because I didn't think it would be interesting, but like that was the most entertaining.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
But it was cringy in its own right.
But I mean, even compared to other E3s, it wasn't that bad.
I don't know. Like, I guess 2010 was pretty bad for E3. I think that was probably one of the worst E3s.
That was the one where it was
like Kinect bullshit and like really bad Sony games, and like Nintendo had like a 30-minute conference with like no games.
Wait, was that 2010, 2011 where they did the Skyward Sword demo that was terrible?
And then I think Wii Music came out in 2010.
No, that was like
I remember
or something,
that.
But yeah.
I remember that.
And then Konami did its awkward High School Musical karaoke.
Oh man, E3 is great. Yeah, like I kind of don't blame.
And it had like
Nintendo
no
for
claps.
Going digital just so they don't like fuck up during their shows anymore. But also Bethesda. Oh fuck Bethesda. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the one I watched with you. I think that I watched like 1.5 of your streams. I'm like, I watched the Bethesda one. I'm like, why? Why did I watch that?
Like, it didn't even need to be a conference because it was basically just a Nintendo Direct, but they had everyone in the theater anyway. So I'm like, but what?
E3 was just, it was like there were some titles that were good that came out, but other than that, it was just a huge disappointment.
Yeah.
The only thing
we didn't get a Knack 2 Collector's Edition announcement, which I'm super fucking pissed about. We didn't get a Just Dance on the Dreamcast, which I was super disappointed about as well.
Everyone's making predictions about E3, and I make one prediction. I make a bunch, but the only prediction I get right is Undertale on the Vita, and I said that as a joke. I was like, oh, Undertale on the Vita, and then they're just like, hey guys, we're bringing Undertale to the Vita.
We're still making games for this?
What?
Wow.
Alrighty. Well, I think it's about time we ended the wonderful Manga Alert podcast.
There we go.
It's time that we set sail and await our next journey into the land of manga and Taz and body pillows and
lollies,
multiple screaming fanboys alike.
MyloTheCat.
Yes.
How should we
go subscribe to MyloTheCat, guys?
Yeah.
We should have some cool like ending music with like some music to go around with the podcast.
Giving me even more work, Jesus Christ.
Like a
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to go easy on gear. We need to at least kind of lighten the workload. So instead of Beverly Hills, you're gonna do spinning images of Bakuman characters with our face.
Thank you all so much for watching Manga Alert Podcast. We'll hopefully see you next Saturday.
See you guys.
Yes,
Bye.
bright and early. Goodbye.